Welcome back to Under Oath. If I got a cruise, let's say I bought a cruise.
I love cruises, by the way.
Let's say I got a 4-pack.
I would
not in the same room.
I would kiss you in the lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one would you go on?
Which Klein?
Yeah.
That's easy. Norwegian.
Norwegian?
Norwegian.
But Norwegian doesn't fly. Go out of Port Canaveral.
I go to Miami.
Oh, come on. 4 hours
Yes.
to get on a cruise?
Absolutely. It's worth it. Let me tell you something, man. I've been on a lot of
For
different
4
cruises.
days?
Yeah.
You fly 4 hours?
No. I always go for 7 days. A week. 3 days, not enough. You got to go on a cruise for a whole week or you don't get the whole experience.
Do double plate dinner?
Yeah.
Have you learned that trick?
Yes.
Yeah. People don't know this. This is a
Yes.
cruise scam. When they ask you what you want, you say everything that comes to mind.
That's right.
For example, when they go, we have chicken and beef. Which one? I'll have chicken and I'll follow it up with the beef.
Mm-hmm.
And they will bring it.
Or you just answer.
Double desserts?
Yep. You just
Double
answer,
appetizers?
Yes. When they say, well, you want chicken or beef? Say yes.
And they won't say no to you.
They will not say no. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would love Norwegian, man. Norwegian is my favorite one to go
I'm
on.
sure it's great. I just don't want to go all the way to Miami.
You were from Miami.
That's the point.
Okay.
I know how far it is.
Gotcha.
I don't want to fly there, but now they have the train.
They do.
We could take the train.
We
So
could.
that'd be the. But for me, the cruise is the not caring. Now I took my office on a cruise, and
You took the whole office?
I took the whole office.
Okay, first off, where's an application?
No.
Because I need to do something.
No,
on
you're
there.
already one of us.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Here's the deal. I took everyone on a cruise.
Yes.
On one stipulation
Uh-oh.
that there was a place I could go hide.
They wouldn't.
Yeah, if you don't want to hang out with us,
No.
no. I paid for you to come. Have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't need to see you do all your crazy stuff.
No.
And then say to me, Jeff, drink with us. No.
No.
Now, I found a great hiding place on the boat.
Please tell me.
It was, what's the one I forgot what the name of the ship we went on. There's Carnival.
Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
Royal
Royal Caribbean,
Caribbean.
another good one.
Yeah, there was a place that I knew
Mhm.
nobody. There was this crappy Johnny Rockets on it. And there was a couple chairs by it, and I knew nobody would go. I was there 2 minutes, and I get confronted.
Of course.
I was like, oh, come on, it's dinner. There's no way this happened. And it happened. But then they have a place where if you get a suite, you have a special room you could hide in.
Ooh.
So that's what I did.
The entire time?
Yeah. And it wasn't that I didn't want to be around people. It's just I want to be at peace.
You want Jeff time.
Jeff
you
time,
want,
yes.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I don't like that they don't let you bring your own alcohol.
Because they want to charge an obscene amount of money for you to buy theirs.
Do you know how many drinks they say, for example, the drink all you want, like the
Mhm.
16?
Yes, the drink package they call it.
Have you ever hit 16?
No.
So why do we do it? Why are we idiots? They said the number is actually 7.
Yeah.
Do you think you get to 7?
Maybe on a crazy day.
And then I tip on top of it
we sure do.
because you want the guy to come back.
That's right.
Okay.
That's how that works.
All right. Not going on a cruise. Most romantic place you've ever been to outside of a cruise.
Most romantic place?
Yeah, you are married. You have to do that every once in a while.
I'm going to tell you, it was a restaurant and it was amazing. And here's why it was romantic. They took care of everything. And I told them it's my anniversary. So when we show up at this restaurant, they have a chocolate made with my wife's name on it and telling her happy anniversary, Michelle. They hand her a rose. You walk in, there's a harp playing.
Sounds like The Bachelor.
No, we're not going back to The
Okay,
Bachelor.
just
It's about
what it
me
sounded
right
like
now.
to me. Okay.
So that restaurant, my wife has dietary restrictions. She can't do a lot of gluten. They had a special menu made for her. The
How
chef
much
came
gluten
out.
can she put up with?
Not
Is there a
lot.
limit? Like
Yeah,
on-
no. There's actual distance limit. Like we got. How close are we to a bathroom? We went to. You probably heard of the restaurant or been there. Victoria and Albert's.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is- you talk
That's
about
Grand Floridian.
Grand Floridian. The service. I've never had service like that in my entire life. Anywhere I've gone.
Have you done the ultimate there?
The chef table.
Yeah.
I've not. You've done a chef table.
No, I've never.
You wanna do it?
Yeah, I want to do it.
So do I.
All right, we're in.
There you go. We're doing it.
2036. We'll be able to get a table
that's
there.
when the reservations open
Yeah.
up for that
Yeah.
place, by the way. But yeah, Victoria and Albert's most romantic
that's
place
where
I've
they
ever
did.
been. Yeah, man, it's amazing.
Okay, did you drive there or you actually stayed?
I stayed.
Oh, look at
I
you.
stayed. Come
Look
on.
at you.
I think we made our 4th child there.
I would say Niagara Falls, the Canadian side.
I've always wanted to go to Niagara Falls.
But you have to go when nobody else is there.
How do you do that?
Okay, you go during dead season, like when it's cold.
Nobody's there.
I don't want anybody there. I go when it's cold as hell and nobody's there.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, one of my favorite Italian restaurants is there. It's the woman's been cooking in that kitchen for 60 years.
Oh, that must be good.
And it's called Mama something.
Gotcha.
So, but I mean, and I love the sound of the falls. So I normally stay at like the Falls View Marriott, and it's like,
It's almost like white noise, right?
oh yeah.
It's calming.
I like traveling places where there's minimal effort.
I agree with you.
I want minimal effort.
Gotcha. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I'm a guy, of course, I love Italian food.
But is it?
but-
We haven't had real
I
Italian.
have.
Where did you have real Italian?
I had an Italian chef when I was working at Disney who would make real food for us. So I know.
When the hell are you got chefs cooking you food?
When I used to be in catering for 15 years at
Okay,
Disney.
all right.
Yeah.
I was in characters.
Yeah.
All I did was cater to rotten Brazilian kids.
Yeah,
That's what I
was in
catered
food.
to.
I would love to go to Italy, but it'd be hard for my wife with a gluten allergy to be in Italy. Like everything's
Well,
made.
she could fish.
Well, she could with fish.
The
but,
fish and the pet.
but you're gonna.
but no pasta.
If you're in Italy, you're gonna want to have the bread and the pasta. Like
yeah, they don't do gluten free.
they don't do gluten free there. So I would probably want to see England. I've never seen England.
The food sucks.
I've heard it's bad,
Shows are good.
but the food.
It's a little. I would say it's Broadway light.
Okay.
So you see the shows there
How can the food be bad? The whole place.
because they boil everything.
Ah.
Yeah, English culture is boiling. So, like, you go to America, American food is like everything, and English food is like English food and Indian food.
Gotcha.
Indian food is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
It's the boiled stuff that sucks.
Yeah.
So, and they I mean, it's kind of like Germany, where they can only eat so much schnitzel.
I love German food though.
I love schnitzel, but
Yeah,
what
me
outside?
too. What's
Could
outside?
you eat schnitzel 10 times a meal, 10 times a week?
No, I couldn't.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever go to one of these German restaurants and you're going, what do you want? You eat sausage
Schnitzel.
or
I've
you
been.
eat schnitzel?
Yeah, that's it. pretty much.
There's nothing else,
No, that's it.
and you can only go like once.
Because when I go to a German restaurant, I have a hankering for schnitzel. That's
Yeah.
why I go. Yeah,
What else? I mean, they do potato pancakes too.
they do.
So I mean,
And they make wonderful dessert.
Man,
Strudels,
I'm hungry.
delicious. I know. I
I'm
know.
hating everybody. They're 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been eating well.
So-
Now, when I go on vacation, it's tough for me because I want to eat.
Do you let yourself have a little bit when you go on vacation though? Like, are you one of those people? Because when I go on vacation, I let loose. I am going to try every different thing I have not tried before. I'm going to have some of my favorites. I enjoy myself.
I go to Vegas, and there are things I have to eat because I have my favorite restaurants in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird how your favorite hamburger changes over time. Your favorite
Ah.
hamburger has changed where you're going, I don't know if I've changed or something,
It's your
but
taste
Gordon
buds.
Ramsay's hamburger at Caesars
Mm-hmm.
might be the best one.
I believe that.
And not Gordon, there are other places that aren't as good.
Mm-hmm.
His burger doesn't, but for some reason, the burger there is good.
My favorite restaurant is a Gordon Ramsay restaurant in Vegas. It's steak, just called Gordon Ramsay steak. It is fantastic. There is a dessert. It's called bread and butter. It's a cake, a spice cake that looks like a loaf of bread. It has a stick of butter that is actually butter flavored ice cream. That dessert was the best thing I'd ever put in my mouth.
I mean, food for me is it used to, I lived for it.
Mhm.
I did live for food.
Mhm.
And then I need to live.
That's right.
So that's the problem. A
Mhm.
buddy of mine took me downtown Disney the other day for STK.
I've never been to STK, but I want to go.
It's short for steak.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Which is a dumb name for a restaurant.
you
Just
don't.
dumb. You lazy. Hey, I opened my new restaurant. It serves meat. What's it called? Meat.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Got
Stop
it.
it. Stop
Got
it. But and I ate like a slob.
Was it good?
It was good.
It's so good. I've heard it's good.
It was good. They have truffle butter.
Come on, man. If you never had
Truffle
truffle
butter.
butter, do yourself a favor.
Truffle butter.
Go get yourself.
And everyone goes, well, and his father looked at me, and he's got money. He goes, why would you put that on? I said, trust me.
Oh,
And then he was like, this is kind of good.
yeah.
Now, what about the World Cruise? They have the cruise that serves in 3 years. It takes 3 years to go all the way around the world.
That's too much. I can do a week and that's it.
You think you could? You think? But it'd be like just a kind of the C version of 227.
Well, here's
Yeah.
why I would not be. Because me living in Florida all my life, I know when hurricane season is. I take cruises around hurricane
Do you think
season.
these things hit hurricanes?
I don't know.
No, they can avoid them. They have a hurricane is like a tornado; it just pops up.
Gotcha.
They go, oh, we'll go left. That's what a cruise does. I've never seen a cruise ship hit a hurricane.
Really?
Yeah, think about it.
We have to look that up. We
They
have to
go,
Google
oh,
that.
we went here instead.
Gotcha.
Because I want you to know there's a hurricane supposedly coming. They go, it's going north. If it goes south, you know what? We'll go north.
There you go.
You can outrun a hurricane.
I did not know that.
I was in Key West. There was a
Gotcha.
hurricane coming a day away. They go, it's going to hit Key West. I drove to Fort Lauderdale. They go, it's going to hit Fort Lauderdale. I drove to Orlando. I was in Alabama. I didn't have to worry about it. You can outrun A hurricane. You know what you can't run? A tornado.
That's true.
Tornado just pops up and you go, oh.
It's pretty quick.
And I was in Oklahoma. Those things get a lot.
That's funny.
You know, Twister is nothing to screw around with.
You've been practically everywhere, though, correct?
A little bit.
You've traveled.
Well, the
man.
military too. Yeah.
Okay. Where haven't you been that you'd like to go?
Asia. I've never been to
Really?
Japan. I want to go to
Me too.
Japan and I want to go to China.
But Japan, it takes a
And
lot
I
of
want
coin.
suits from Vietnam.
Okay. I
They
hear
have the
you.
suit. They have the,
Yes, they do.
Could you imagine how good you look on
Yes.
your show?
Yes.
Winning the lottery. The lottery's at around 500 million. I'm never wearing regular clothes again.
Mm-mm.
I'm pajamas 24/7.
I'm different than you. I'm going the other way with it.
Full suits?
I don't full suit.
Oh,
Everything.
come on.
Three
That's a lot of
piece.
work.
Five
That's not
piece.
have you ever you wear thing
Every
on the
day.
show?
Yeah, every day. I'm
All
on
right.
it. I'm wearing a suit to the swimming pool. I'm getting a suit made for the swimming pool.
All right, so when we go out, I'm in pajamas, you're in the full suit, we're
That's right.
good. New version of the Odd Couple.
Amen.